It's that time again. Bloody Battle got updated, and it's the summer update this time. Surprisingly, it actually came out pretty quicker than I expected. So, you can see here, we got a new map. If you can probably tell what the reference is from, is based off of Sweet Sweet Galaxy from Mario Galaxy. There's some moving platforms for the first time. There's 3 armor cubes, 2 health cubes, a bunch of candles, and then you can't get on this. And over here is a giant cake and a scooper up there because there's an achievement that you can get on this map. So if you make your way over here, you know, you gotta go through these platforms. You gotta make sure you don't fall off or you don't get people to throw you off, because then you'll just lose. But yeah, you go over here, you go up, you climb up the cake, and you see a scooper. You pick it up, and your objective now is you gotta scoop. Well, I can't pick it up because I already have it, but you have to scoop 3 flavors of ice cream. So you gotta get 1 chocolate, come back, place it, go back, get vanilla, and then place it back, and then strawberry, and you know, place it back, and then you'll get the tub of pain, which I'll discuss in a bit. So here we have the tub of pain. If you can probably tell, you have the scooper from up there, but it's with your ice cream. So what you do, you get to throw ice cream at people. This does no damage, but it actually gives frostbite to people. If you can see here that I'm getting random ice cream every time I click. They do different stuff too, so let's say right now I got a chocolate. So this is a larger, but it's a slow projectile, and it gives 28 frostbite for every hit. So I got a strawberry. This is a small medium speed projectile, and it adds 20 frostbite, and plus it gives a slow debuff for 2 seconds, which lowers their walk speed by 4. And then lastly is the vanilla, which is a very fast projectile, and it also just adds 15 frostbite. So in general, this whole weapon doesn't really do damage, but it does give frostbite, so you can lower their max HP and you know still kill them. You can still do this. Oh yeah, and be careful when unequipping this, because when you unequip it, you lose 7.5 walk speed. So don't spam it, because then you'll be really slow. Like you can see my walk speed counter going crazy right there. So yeah, that's the Tub of Pain. There's a new range that has been added, and it's the traffic light. You probably saw this if you're in the Discord server. You should probably join it, but I recommend not to. Anyways, so how traffic light works, it's like old Chaos 1, you know, where you're able to pick what you want. You can press E, R, and F. Pressing E spawns this radius around you, and then it hits everyone in it. So anyone in it will get 0.25 attack speed, 2.5 walk speed, and you get -10 defense for about 6 seconds. So like, that's pretty cool, right? Pressing R will make you shoot a small projectile that will grow in size, and when it hits someone, it will slow them for about 6 seconds. So as you can see here, I will shoot it, and it starts growing in size, and you'll get time slow for about 6 seconds for anyone who's been hit in it. It's really effective, and I recommend using this in far distances, because let's say you have like some people over there and you want to snipe them, you could use this because of how huge it'll get. It gets very big. And lastly, it's the F move, which will instantly stop anyone who's in front of you for 4.5 seconds. So let's say I press F, they get stuck in a little statue pose. And if you notice, this is actually a reference to old T-pose, as old T-pose used to turn people into statues, as like this traffic light would do. And you could tell if your traffic light's on cooldown if the lights are still on. Once the light disappears, that means you could use your traffic light again. So yeah, that's the traffic light. I love it, and it's pretty cool, but I feel like this might be really broken eventually. Have fun with it. So as you can tell, this update doesn't really have that much new stuff, but most of it's just nerfs and buffs, so I guess I'll talk about a few of them. Like, for example, the first one I really love is the shovel nerf. Thank you, Nico! Thank you, Nico! I'm so glad you nerfed this stupid weapon! So if you want to know what's been nerfed about it, the damage has been turned down by 10, so it's 55 instead of 65. You have a longer swing cooldown, so you can't swing that fast anymore. And then, of course, you have no more passive rage anymore, so that's also really good. And now you can't swing instantly when you equip it. Oh, never mind, you still can, but I'm still glad just this stupid weapon has been nerfed, okay? Like, this weapon just scared me all last update. I remember people running towards me with, like, rage mode, and it was just very scary. I'm sure you guys felt the same, but yeah, that's basically it for the shovel. Surprisingly, Banana has been nerfed. It's an old summer achievement item that used to be obtained. Instead of 35 HP, now it heals 25 and 15 armor, and it's been set to 2 weight instead of 1 weight. And yeah, that's basically just the nerf for the Banana. Pistol has gotten a nerf to where you hold it, you lose 2 walk speed when equipped, and yeah, that's just basically because you know how dumb this gun is, right? You guys know how dumb Pistol is. So yeah, once you hold it, you'll just get -2 walk speed. You can let go of it and you'll get your normal walk speed. It's just only when you're shooting with it and holding it. Here's something that I find interesting. Buster Sword Cross Slash will now ignore armor if you use. So let's say, you know, this guy's helmet. Helmet actually got buffed, but we'll talk about that in a bit. Buster Sword Cross Slash now ignores armor, which is pretty scary. But it's only the E move, which is the cross slash. This is the only thing that will ignore defense, not armor. Sorry, I meant to say it ignores defense, but yeah, that's kind of scary. But I rarely see anybody use Buster Sword nowadays, but it's still a fun weapon to use. Grounded has had a mini buff, which their default walk speed has been increased from 14 to 15.5 walk speed. So Grounded is very fast now, as you can see. Right now I have 15.5. I'm 18.5 as a Grounded. Imagine that, 18.5 with 170 HP and 170 armor. You are tanky! But the thing is, of course, you can't jump. But thankfully, the new map is Grounded friendly, so you don't have to worry about that much. Besides this ice cream here. I'm pretty sure this is not Grounded friendly, but everything else should be good for you, so have fun, Grounded mains. Time Stop has had a mini nerf. Its radius has been decreased to 50 to 40, so it's a smaller, as you can see, it's a smaller circle. And the ability damage has been nerfed. Instead of doing 80 damage, it will now do 60 damage. I mean, I'm kind of glad for this nerf because Time Stop is pretty dumb. It's just a free win in most situations. Anyways, I was kind of rudely interrupted because Nico updated his game again for a little bug patch. And yes, if you want to know, I'm recording this as the update just came out. So, anyways, Astronaut got a mini nerf. Its speed got decreased by 1. It used to be 15, now it's 14. That's basically it. Astronaut got a mini nerf. What is this mouse, dude? This mouse is so awful. Why did Roblox change their mouse? I like their old one. This literally just happened. It's so bad. Anyways, Helmet got buffed. Instead of 10 defenses, it got buffed to 20, and now it's actually good now. It prevents your head from being shattered. So any execute that has your head shattering, it will prevent you from doing that. And besides Mind Grapes, obviously Mind Grapes will kill you anyways, but anything that shatters your head, this helmet will now protect you from it. So that's pretty good. Thank you, Nico. Helmet deserves something because ever since laser bullets got removed, Helmet really didn't have a use besides defense. But yeah, thanks, Nico. Shotgun's max damage has been nerfed to 90 to 70 damage, so now the max damage you can do from Shotgun will be 70 instead of 90. And that's pretty good. Shotgun is a really good weapon. I love using this for funnies, but it deserved the nerf, honestly. It was too powerful. And finally, I just want to talk about the Nambu changes. So basically what has changed is that now, when you run out of ammo, you lose 2 walk speed when you're reloading. So when you're reloading, you lose 2 walk speed until your guns are loaded again. And the fate meter above their head will now disappear after 20 seconds if it's not interacted with. Nambu 2 traps will no longer fling ragdoll people because that was pretty stupid, as you could just place a trap above them. They fly up and you can execute them with any weapon. So if you want to thank someone for the Nambu 2 nerfs or small changes like this, I was the cause of that. Yeah. I'm sorry, but if you notice, the bullets are a lot bigger. That's just pretty good. Your starting fate is now 10, so you can insta-kill people a lot quicker now. So I hope the Nambu 2 change is pretty good. And also the trap cooldown increased to 12, and traps only stay for 5 seconds now. But yeah, Nambu 2 is now fun to use, guys. Please, I've told you, Nambu 2 is a good gun. Nambu 2 is a good weapon, okay? Just use it well. You can now shoot instantly too, which I forgot to mention. There's no more cooldown when you go on the shooting stance, so have fun shooting people all the time. It's really good. I love this weapon. And yeah, that's basically it. This is more of like a quick video, but you know, there's not really that much that's been added, so I just hope you guys enjoyed this summer update. If it was a disappointment, I'm sorry. I don't really have anything to do with that, but I'd say the summer update is pretty cool. Like, hey, we got a new map, new achievement, new stuff, a bunch of bugs fixed, and a bunch of nerfs and buffs. So I hope you guys have a good summer, alright? Alright, stay chill, guys. I'll see you soon, and as always, have a good bloody battle experience.